You know, the world of golf, particularly in South Africa, is in great hands when you look at my friend just Stacey Bregman, who's a real stalwart. You've been around for a long time, although you're only 23, I think. But Stacey, you've done an amazing job playing golf all around the world. You've carried the South African flag so proudly, and we're proud of you. I love watching you play golf, and you've done a wonderful job. But you know, we're very fortunate. There's a lot of young ladies that are getting into the game now, as you did a few years ago. What is your advice to the young girls getting into the game? What are the key things to the success that you've created?
I think just a couple of things. You've got to work really hard. You think that the top players in the world don't work hard. They work seriously hard. I've seen them in the gym. I've seen them, you know, whether they're doing interviews or whatever, they always make time to practice and get what their plan is. And also I think a lot of people are always like jumping from coach to coach and taking advice from every Tom, Dick and Harry. I think you've got to choose one or two people that you actually rely on and that you can get advice from, and just stick with that. And then also, I mean, with also the up and coming, I'm very much open to helping and to talk to young players. So I just think that's a huge thing for them.
Well, I just want to go back to your one point, which is so significant, and it's something that's very difficult to define, is hard work. So hard work is tough, and I want to give you a little story, because I was speaking to a young player, and he sort of hit balls for 10 minutes and then was on his phone and then had a cool drink and so on. And I said to him, what does your father do? He says, no, my dad's a doctor. So I said, wow, does your dad go to work at like 10 o'clock in the morning, come home for lunch, watch a movie in the afternoon? No, my dad goes to work at 6 in the morning, comes late at night. And I said, and you're not doing that. So hard work is something that's very difficult to find. I've seen you in the gym, you're very strong physically, you're in great shape. I mean, that takes a lot of work. And how do you define hard work?
Hard work is putting the phone away. I mean, give yourself, I do a practice plan for myself on my off season every day, and I give myself breaks. If you want to be on the phone, then that's perfect. You have your 10-minute break or whatever, but then you put the phone away. And then also to be able to do hard work and have the energy, you got to eat correctly. If you don't do that, then you're not going to be, then you're going to start getting bored, and then you like get tired and you don't want to practice, and you're just practicing for nothing. You're not practicing with a purpose. So I just think hard work is just whatever you plan to do that day, you do it, and then you get it done, and that's it.
I think you made such a good point about the kind of people you have around you. You know, I know you from a physical point of view, you've got gym assistants, and I know you teach, John Dixon helps you with your game, and John, arguably one of the better coaches in the world, in fact. But there's a sort of bedside manner that you get, and that's quite important, because you know, everybody's got a different expectation.
Of course, definitely, and I'm very fortunate to have worked with great coaches and to be guided in the right direction. I think a lot of up and coming just, as I said, jump from coach to coach, and they expect instant results when it's not always like that.
Well, that's one of the best golfers in South Africa. Lovely to have a few moments with you, Stace. Really appreciate it. We know you're going to have a great season here in South Africa. Look forward to watching you.
Thanks, Dave.